Hey everybody, how is it going? It is your pal, Sal here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my Cyndi Lauper discography journey. Today we are tackling her 6th studio album, Merry Christmas, Have a Nice Life. But before we get to that, we're going to do a little recap of our last video, which was reacting to Sisters of Avalon. So thankfully guys, I was correct in my hunch that I think, first of all, I don't think I was in the correct mind space to listen to that album. Number 2, I was right that I needed a few more listens to enjoy it more, and those re-listens have really helped. I still think I prefer Hatful of Stars. Sisters of Avalon is a little too alternative 90s for me. I like it to a certain extent, but maybe it's not my cup of tea. One thing that I do want to retract what I said, even only partially I will say, where I was like, I felt that You Don't Know was not a good single choice. I'm not hearing top 10 biggest hit ever, but I get it more now. I listened to the single mix, which is about a minute shorter, and I found myself enjoying that. It's not even mixed all that differently, but it's just shorter, and I think that helped. And it was growing on me. A few more listens, and I was like, okay, I'm getting this. So thankfully, there's that. And also, we have some updates with my collection. First of all, as you can see behind me, I now officially own the A Night to Remember vinyl, and I played this thing 2 days ago, and oh my god, it sounds so nice. And I got it for a good price, and it's in great condition, so I'm so happy about that. And there has been a major update in my cassette collection, but there's a whole separate video on that, which is posted right before this one, so I would recommend checking that out. I'll put a link up there, maybe that'll help. It's a really fun update in terms of my player and all that. And I've also gotten a little nice assortment of cassettes. There's actually some behind me here, which you can see. So fun fact, as I've said before, I work at a library, and some libraries, weirdly enough in their collection, still have cassettes. So I was able to get these. I ordered them from a different library, and they all play really great, which is fun, which is amazing considering the fact that they've probably just been sitting on a shelf for all these years. So that's really cool. And in terms of my own cassette collection, I have gotten a nice little stack here. I have a couple more on the way. So I have Sarah Brightman's classics. This one I already had, you saw it before, but Celine Dion, A New Day Has Come. Celine Dion, Unison. Unfortunately, this one's not in good condition. I got Hatful of Stars, everybody. So this is the Hatful of Stars cassette. Look at that. So, oh, well, that's embarrassing. It's all good. The case didn't break, nothing like that. We're safe. Let me put Hatful of Stars back into here. And then I found this at a thrift store, Oklahoma, the 1979 cast recording. I gotta fix this over here. And then lastly, these two, I didn't buy these. They were just included. The seller on Discogs put them in. Celine Dion's The Color of My Love. And I have no idea who this is, but Katie Lang, whatever album this is, they sent me that too. So it's growing. Currently on the way to me right now, I do have, I think another Celine Dion album, which was included in a lot. Sisters of Avalon and the Greatest Hits album, 12 Deadly Sins. So we're growing. I'm feeling good about that. But we're gonna put that aside for now in my embarrassing little fall of these cassettes. Because again, we are here today to tackle her 6th studio album, Merry Christmas, Have a Nice Life. So this was released on October 20. Oh, this is important with the date. It was released on October 27th of 1998. So in our last video, I stated that Sisters of Avalon was released in October of 1996. So it was only released in that time in Japan. And then it was delayed significantly, and it didn't make its way till the US, at least until mid-1997. So it apparently was not promoted well. The company, the label, they didn't do anything to promote it. So this album was released pretty significantly close to that, at least state-wise. But in terms of official release date, it was actually about 2 years afterwards. This album, again, was released on October 27th of 1998. And by this time, it came out just a few days after my 2nd birthday. So there's that. The album did not chart in America. It only charted on the Japanese albums chart at number 75. And there was only one single, which was Early Christmas Morning, which was the bonus track that was on Sisters of Avalon. But that one is slightly different. So we will tackle that when we get to it. A couple things, as if there isn't always more. I will say, in not my expertise, but in my past few years of being a reactor, sometimes reacting to Christmas albums can be difficult because it's how many versions of these songs can you hear? I love Christmas music, so don't get me wrong, but it's hard to react to, Thankfully, there seems to be a lot of original pieces on here, so that's really good. The ones that are not are good songs too. On this album, there are 2 songs that I've heard. One of them, I'm sure you know, Hey Louie, that one, and another one, which we will talk about when we get to it. So yeah, I think without further ado, we should get started with our first track, which is called Home on Christmas Day, which is an original composition by Cyndi. So here we go. Ooh, she got his present. Ooh, a little gay.
Everybody's so damn jolly. I wish you were here, but I'll be home on Christmas Day.
Okay, that was Home on Christmas Day, and I thought it was nice. I don't know if it'll go down as one of my favorite holiday pieces. I do like that it's like a modern version of I'll Be Home for Christmas. Lyrically, they are very similar, but there's just a couple details in here that you would not find in the classic Christmas song, like about the drunken Santa, about, well, they would say feel queer, you know, maybe back then, but it didn't mean gay, and I don't think she means gay here, but she said, like, everybody's so damn jolly, you know. It's definitely a much more modern 90s version of that song, and it's cute. A good little opening. I didn't mind it. Track number 2, we have Early Christmas Morning, which again was the bonus track on Sisters of Avalon. But the version on Sisters of Avalon, it was a Japanese bonus track, and I guess they had Japanese vocalists in the background. And with this one, it's just, I guess, American vocalists. So here we go. Let's hear it. You know, I will say I could definitely hear this could already fit on Sisters of Avalon because it's got that those bagpipes that one other song that other song had on that album. Okay, that could have been an interlude right there, but now we're going to the real song. Okay, that was Early Christmas Morning, and I'm very glad that I did not listen to this as part of Sisters of Avalon. It's, first of all, it's too cute to be on that album. Even as a bonus track, I'm like, what are we going for here? As it is on this Christmas album, I feel kind of the same way I felt about the first one. It was nice. I don't know if it's going to go down as one of my favorites, but it was cute. Track number 3, we have a song I've heard, but specifically, I have heard Cyndi's, oh my god, I cannot talk today. I have heard Cyndi's version of this because it is on Now That's What I Call Christmas 3. So I'm very familiar with Cyndi's version of Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. So here we go. I just love how it sounds so cheap. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Every couple tries to stop. In a row. Dancing in the new old-fashioned way. Here we dance it out. And I kind of just sound like her in the Goonies. I like that. Okay, that was Cyndi's version of Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, and what's interesting to me right now is that I feel if I hadn't heard this one before, I don't think I would like it as much. I don't know if it's nostalgia blinding me, because I used to love the Now That's What I Call Christmas series. I used to have one, I think I still have some of them on CD, but like 1 through 4. But it's kind of funny because this does sound really cheap, this version, and it's like, it's getting with Christmas music, it's hard because it's like, who doesn't want to hear the Brenda Lee version, you know what I mean? So I still like it, but you know, if I hadn't already heard this, I don't think I would like this version, but I think nostalgia is helping with this one. Track number 4, Christmas Conga, which is another Cyndi original, so I'm excited to hear this one. Okay. Aw. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Bonga, 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 do the Christmas conga. Bonga, bonga, do the Christmas conga. Bonga, oh, not again. No. Bonga, 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 do the Christmas conga. Okay, shake it out. Okay. Ooh, have a nice life. Bonga, 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 do the Christmas conga. And a little interlude. Wait. Bonga, 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 do the Christmas conga. Happy times with all your friends. Okay, that was Christmas Conga, and I think actually, out of all the new songs that I've heard, this one's easily my favorite. It was a lot of fun. I would love to do the Christmas Conga with Cyndi. It was really cute the whole time, the production. The little 90s, like, little bit of the Latin dance beat, everything about it was really nice. When she's speaking, I'd like to, and have a nice life. I love hearing her talk. I wish she'd talk more in her album sometimes, you know? That was really cute, and I think definitely my favorite of the new pieces that I've heard. Track number 5, Minnie and Santa, another original by Cyndi. Okay, first of all, isn't it funny how I just said I would love to hear her talk more, and now we're kind of getting a little patter song from her here. So, okay, here we go. Okay. This evening. Okay. Okay. Oh.
She swore if she put up some mistletoe,
Okay.
Santa'd come give her a kiss. She'd be laying in wait on a bearskin rug,
Minnie!
where the cookies and milk could be seen.
Okay. Oh, Minnie. Minnie and Santa. Oh my God. Don't take it so hard. I think Cyndi knew what she was implying there. Okay, I guess that was a song about Cindy's coworker who was in love with Santa and got hitched with Santa. That was really fun. It's always fun when you hear Cyndi being playful with her voice. That's something that we have not really gotten on the last couple of albums. So I definitely really appreciated hearing her that. It's a silly little song, but I definitely think that I prefer. It felt very Cyndi. So for that regard, I liked it. Track number 6, a song we've heard on the Hatful of Stars album. It was on there, and then they tacked it onto this, and thank goodness for that. We have Feels Like Christmas, and I have to say, I absolutely have been loving this song ever since I've heard it. I walk around all the time, and I'm like, hey, Louie! Hey, Louie! I don't know why. I think it's the funniest thing, but I love this song. I think it is so cute, and I'm so excited to hear it again. Bum, 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 bum. Wanna see me? Don't break down and cry. I could be your sweetie if you be a friend of mine, and I won't be forsaken. Lean on some kind. Just bring home the bacon and bring it home on time. Break it down. Louie, see, I couldn't leave you if I tried. Hey, Louie. I love the way she says that. No dignified. It don't matter if we lived in a shack or in a shiny Cadillac. It don't matter if we're rich or poor when life is knocking at your door. It feels like Christmas, just like Christmas. It feels like Christmas with you. Life is sweet. Every time I see you, every time I hear you, every time I'm near you, I'm just happy. It feels like Christmas, just like Christmas. It feels like Christmas with you. It feels like Christmas, just like yeah, this song is just utterly fantastic. It's funny because when you think about it, it's not really a Christmas song, but it's so perfect to hear during Christmas time. Like, I love it. I absolutely love this piece. One thing I find interesting is that, so on the cassette, I don't know if this goes for the vinyl as well. But so this song is the opening to side B. So I imagine on the record it's the opening to side B as well, which is just what a great little transition to flip that over, and then this is your first song. What's even better is that so I already did my research, and this album was reissued on vinyl a few years ago, and there's a couple different editions of it, all of which are easy to get on Discogs. Funnily enough, the vinyl is cheaper than the cassette. Who knew? I think because this was, 98, so cassettes were starting to, like, not be as much out there anymore. But yeah, what a great, either way on either, it's kind of sad that I can't get the vinyl for this album, but unfortunately that thing goes for a lot of money, and I'm not paying that. I'll take the $3 I maybe paid for this, plus shipping, any day. So yeah, this song is just great. I love the way it makes me feel. It reminds me of my friends. I feel like Christmas any day that I'm with them. So it's such a great song, and easily the best song on this album so far, and which is funny because it's not from this album technically, but still a gret one. Okay, so what's really funny about this next song, so this is, what track number is this? Number 7, 3 Ships. I just realized I knew this song, so I knew that it was like, you know, not really a cover, but it's a traditional piece. But I was like, oh, I don't know if I remember this one. So a few years ago, I did a production of A Christmas Carol, and there was a section in it where some carolers were singing this song. So I've never actually think I've heard this song. I just know that I saw 3 ships come sailing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I think my friend Caitlin was a part of that trio that sang it. So yeah. So anyways, here we go. I'm gonna hear the full piece now. On Christmas Day. When are we gonna start singing, Cyndi? That was fun to hear Cyndi tackle a more traditional piece. I like what she did with it. I didn't, but wait, I don't know if I'm going to sound dumb here, but, so wait, let me go back to the lyrics. Look at me deciphering lyrics for a traditional Christmas piece. Wait, actually, let me see something here. 3 ships, traditional. Because I didn't realize that, they went on a ship the same day as he was born. Okay, there's a lot of detail here that I don't know if I can get into right now. Oh, this makes more sense. Another suggestion is that the ships are actually the camels used by the Magi, as camels are frequently referred to as ships of the desert. Okay, because I was like, I didn't picture Mary, Jesus, and Joseph hopping on a ship the next, or on that day. Maybe they did. I don't know. I haven't read that book. So, yeah, but still cute. Track number 8, New Year's Baby, First Lullaby, which is another original by Cyndi. That's pretty. Okay, that was New Year's Baby, First Lullaby. And this was actually a really, really pretty song. Like, the way, it definitely felt like a lullaby, and I definitely could see myself being lulled to sleep by this, but like in a good way. Like, it was so pretty. One thing I learned is that, oh, it's kind of interesting she has a song like this when she doesn't have a kid. She has a kid! I didn't know this. So coincidentally, well, before we get into her child here, her husband, whose name, what's his name? I found out about this today. I'm not kidding, the day I'm filming this video. I didn't even think I was going to mention it here. But her husband's name is David Thornton. And I know, like, I don't know him, but like I know him, her husband, because he's in one of my favorite Christmas, well, it's technically not a Christmas movie, but he's in Home Alone 3. He's one of the terrorists, I think, technically, in that movie. I love him that. And he's also like, not really anymore, but he used to be. He was like a repeat lawyer on Law & Order SVU, one of my favorite shows of all time. So I had no idea that man was married to Cyndi Lauper, let alone that they had a child together. So first of all, she gave birth on November 19th of 1997, so that's about a year and a half a month after I was born. And she was 44, which I'm like, whoa, Cyndi. So her son's name is Declan Wallace Lauper Thornton. What does he look like? I wonder if he looks like her. Is there any photos of him? Oh, yeah. I get the vibe that he's not gay, that's a shame. Are we gonna load photos of him? Oh yeah, he definitely looks like her and her husband, that's for sure. Yeah, but he does look like an even mix between the two of them. That's so cool. So yeah, she has a son. Who knew? Track number 9, December Child. Really pretty and atmospheric like that. that was December Child. And another pretty little lullaby from Cyndi. She wrote this one as well too. What's interesting to me is that, you know, it's just the idea of like holding your child, your December child. Although what's funny is that we learned that her child was born in November. But her December child, I guess it could be just like any child during the month of December. But it's kind of like, you're kind of like in the same position, I guess, as the baby Jesus, something like that. And just like there was a little baby like you once, and he changed the world, you know. I that's cute. I like it. I think I prefer the other one a little more, but I did like the atmosphere that this one was bringing. Track number 10, we have In the Bleak Midwinter, another traditional piece. My favorite version of this song is actually by Sarah Brightman, a very different artist from Miss Cyndi Lauper, so I'm curious to see how Cyndi does. This guitar isn't working for me. Okay, that was Cyndi's version of In the Bleak Midwinter, and basically, I like her vocal, I like the flute, the guitar, whoever was playing on that guitar was trying to do a little something extra, and it was not working for me at some points. I was like, please just let the song flow. So that part I didn't like, and I think I'll stick with Sarah's version, but all in all, I didn't hate the guitar dude. I just play what's written, okay? Track number 11, the final track of the album, we have a song we all know and love. This is Silent Night. So here we go. Okay, that was Cyndi's version of Silent Night. And, you know, one thing that I really think that it took really nicely from the song is like the idea about it being sleeping in heavenly peace. Like this version was so peaceful and atmospheric. The vocal was really pretty. Everything about this version of Silent Night was actually really, really good. So this one was a winner in my book. Okay, guys, we have officially finished listening to Cyndi Lauper's 6th studio album, Merry Christmas, Have a Nice Life. And, you know, like I said at the beginning, reacting to Christmas albums is kind of hard. It's just every topic is very, it's not to say that it's one note, but it's just so specific to like the season. And with them being like, not necessarily with this one, but with it being like a lot of songs I've heard before or songs that I've like heard done, like the idea of it done better, it can be tough. And I think that we did okay here today. As it goes, I think this Christmas album is fine. I don't think it's going to be one of my personal favorites. There are some fun pieces on here. So, funnily enough, the first 2 tracks, which are Home on Christmas Day and Early Christmas Morning, those are probably my least favorite in terms of new compositions because, I don't know, I feel like I've heard the idea of them done better. And then, knowing Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, I used to like this version, and then hearing it now, I was like, this version is not that good of the song. But then once Christmas Conga comes in, and then I think we have a little bit more fun Cyndi and more Cyndi uniqueness to them. So I think I appreciate it there. Christmas Conga, Minnie and Santa, feels like Christmas, well, feels like, you know, that's my favorite piece right here. And the traditional pieces at the end are pretty good too. The only one that I didn't like of the traditional ones was in the Bleak Midwinter, and no, that was it. That was the only one that I wasn't really all that into, because I think I just prefer my version a little more. But all in all, I think she did a good job. I just don't think that this album is going to go down as one of my favorite Christmas pieces. What do you guys think of Merry Christmas, Have a Nice Life? Let me know in the comments below. As always, do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha and TikTok at SalRocha1. I will see you next time when we react to her next studio album, which is Shine. And don't worry, it will be the full album, not just the EP. So I'll see you guys then. Have an amazing day. Bye.